Hi, I'm Penny and welcome to this video on the fifth chakra, Vishuddha. The fifth chakra is all about the neck, the ears, the jaw, the mouth, the back of the neck, and the shoulders. It kind of shares it a little bit with the heart chakra. So several weeks ago, we went over the first chakra. It's all about grounding, feeling secure, and then we went over the sacral chakra, all about movement and feelings. We got up to the willpower, the solar plexus chakra, and we went to the heart chakra, all about loving and arms. And now we're in the throat chakra, all about sound, expression, voice, and the name means purity. So it also means movement, creativity, things like that. So today's practice is going to be a little bit about opening up the throat and movement of the shoulders and the neck. So everybody come to their seat. Close your eyes. Take your hands and just place them on your lap comfortably. You can face your hands up if you'd like with forefinger and thumb together. And just take a breath in and exhale and imagine a blue light at your throat. The color for the throat chakra is blue. The meaning is purity. The sound is hum. So close your eyes. Imagine that blue light at your throat. And take a breath in. And exhale. And every time you take a breath in, imagine a blue light coming from the front of your throat. Breathe in again. And exhale. Now with your eyes closed and your blue light at your throat, come up with an uplifted intention for our practice today. All about opening up the throat, the neck, the shoulders. Take a breath in. And exhale. Go ahead and open your eyes if they're closed. Bring your hands into a prayer position. Breathe in. And exhale. So take your hands down, and the first thing we're going to do today is just move our necks. So go ahead and turn your head to the right. Get a nice stretch through the front of that neck. Breathe in and exhale when you're ready. Breathe in again. Exhale forward. Take a breath in and just turn your head to the left. Just breathing in and exhale. Do this at your own speed. Come back to center. And turn your head to the right, just getting a nice feel in your neck just to see what's going on. And come forward. And one more time, turning your head to the left. Breathe in. And come forward. This time, go ahead and take your right ear to your right shoulder. Just get a nice feel in that left side of the neck. And if you'd like to, I invite you to take your right arm and just set it on the side of your head, getting a nice stretch through that left side. And if that feels really good, I invite you to take your right hand around your back, like you're trying to grab the other side. Your palm can be facing out. And just get a nice stretch through the left side of the neck and that shoulder, just kind of opening that up. And just breathe in. And exhale. And breathe in again. And exhale. Go ahead and take your left arm down. Take your right hand and just push your head back into center. And bring that right hand back down. Breathe in. I invite you to take your left ear to your left shoulder. Get a nice stretch in that right side. Now, if this is all you're comfortable doing, remember in this practice, we only do what we're comfortable doing. So get a nice stretch in that right side of the neck. I invite you, if you want a little extra stretch, to take that left hand and place it right where you would have a bump on your head if you had little horns. That's where that would be. And just take a breath in. And as you exhale, just relax into the stretch. And then when you're ready, you can take that right hand behind your back, palm is out, and just wrap it around a nice bind, getting a really nice stretch on that right side of the neck. Just a nice opening there. And just breathe in when you're ready. And exhale. Breathe in again. And exhale. And one last time, breathe in. And exhale. Take that right hand to your right knee. Take that left hand and just help your head up just a little bit so you can get that head back up. And just kind of roll your shoulders, roll them up, roll them to the back. And if you want, you can just take your elbows with you. Just kind of roll those arms around. You can take them one at a time like you're swimming, or both of them together. So we're rolling backwards, and let's go ahead and just roll front. Loosening up those shoulders. The throat chakra, we have a lot of tension in our shoulders, in our necks, always trying to say something or hold something back, checking ourselves to see if we said the right thing. Takes a lot of stress to do that. The other thing we're going to do right now is just take your hands, your digits, take them to your jaw and start right there. There's the ear. Just go about an inch forward and just do some rubbing on that jaw. Just a really nice rub. Just loosening up that jaw. When we hold sound back, we also clench, which the jaw is part of the throat chakra. So just give your jaw a nice massage. Even the ears a little bit if you want. They're part of the heart chakra. The throat chakra as well. And you've done that enough. We're going to do a couple of lion's breaths before we move on. So take your hands and just put them down. And lion's breath is kind of an embarrassing pose, so I invite you to just breathe, and you don't have to do it if you don't want to. Go ahead and take a breath in and stick your tongue out and go. Two more like that. Take a breath in. And one more time, breathe in. Just getting that out, getting your voice out, feeling like you're being heard. Before we come off this meditation seat, let's do a couple of seated cat-cows and a couple of Sufi grinds. So first of all, we're just going to do some seated cat-cows. Bring your head up, opening up your throat. And exhale, tucking. Breathe in again, open up your throat like a cat, looking up at the ceiling. And exhale, curl like you're a cat that's curling up. A couple more like that. Breathe in, head comes up. Exhale, do a curl, pull in your abdominals. Breathe in, head comes up. Exhale, curl. Breathe in. And you can say audible breaths if you want, since this is throat chakra. Go. That constricted voice that you can do with your ujjayi voice. It's just a constriction of the throat. Take a breath in. Let's do a couple of Sufi grinds just to get our backs moving. Come forward as you breathe in. Exhale, roll back. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Let's go the other way. Take a breath in. And exhale, opening up the front of the shoulders and the neck, and then opening up the back of the shoulders. And you can make this as juicy as you want. You can kind of get into it a little bit because the throat chakra is also all about, let's go the other way if you'd like, self-expression. So you can get all goosey if you want to, or you can make it small if you want to, right? Just opening up your back, your throat chakra. I invite you to think about your own voice being heard, your own truth being said. And one more time, the other direction, just be as loose as you want, thinking about your truth, thinking about your voice. And go ahead and come still in the center when you're ready. Take your hands and just put them on your throat so you can feel that vibration. And you can even like, just so you can be heard. You can even kind of pull down a little bit, opening up that fascia in the front of your neck. Even massaging those little SCM muscles, these tight muscles that get real tight with that throat chakra. You can give them a little massage. When you're ready, put your hands down. Take your bolster away if you have one and just set it behind you. Let's do a couple of opening up of the front of the body. Let's go into reverse table first. Fingers towards your toes. Pull your abdominals in and push yourself up into a reverse table. And with your head up, your throat is a little bit closed. Kind of imagine what it would feel like if you just opened it up a little bit more. Does that feel better or worse? Take a breath in, and if you're ready, you can even drop it down. But if it's not comfortable, don't do that. Just do what's comfortable for you. So if you bring it all the way back, opening up your throat, or you can just leave it in the center. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again and exhale. And one more time. Exhale. Go ahead and sit down on your glutes. Roll your feet underneath you and let's come up to a cat-cow. Pull your abdominals in. You're going to be at a tabletop cat-cow. Go ahead and bring your head up to open up the neck. And exhale with your cat. Curl in. Now I invite you, if you want, to be up on your fingertips, getting a little bit more open in that chest and a little more curl in that thoracic. So breathe in with your head up, hands are flat or fingertips, and exhale. Breathe in again and exhale. And one last time, breathe in and exhale. And when you're ready, if you're up on your fingertips, plant your fingers face down, spread your fingers out, thumb and pointer finger closer together, middle fingers headed up to the top of the mat, and just push into that downward facing dog. And just pedal that out. Pedal out your downward facing dog. Just giving a nice stretch through the back of the legs. Letting your head hang if you'd like. tuck your chin and constrict the neck if you'd like. Or just let your head come forward in between your arms. Just see which one feels better. It's okay to turn your head to the right, to the left. Shake it yes, shake it no. Shrug because you don't know, and that's okay. Take a breath in. And when you're ready, go ahead and tiptoe up to the top of the mat. Forward fold and just roll ever so carefully up to the top of your mat. And roll your shoulders up, back, and down. So because this is the throat chakra, let's go ahead and do a really fun exercise called Breath of Joy. And I'll show you how to do it first, and then you can come with me to do it. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your arms up to the front, breathe in, exhale out, arms up, and then exhale. So breathe in, and breathe in, and breathe in, and exhale. So it's a 3-part breath. So arms forward, half a breath, in, and then just exhale it out. 2 more like that. Breathe in, and in, and in, and exhale. So it's a third, a third, a third. Breathe in, in, exhale, and 1 more. Breathe in, and in, and exhale. Now you can bring your head down when you do these, or you can keep your head up and just breathe here with your hands forward. Breathe in, and arms down. You don't have to do that bending forward. We'll leave that up to you. Come to the center of your mat. Take your hands behind your back and just clasp them. Pull your abdominals in, opening up your chest, and just get a nice opening through the front part of your chest. Take a breath in. Imagine your throat chakra being open, your shoulders rolling back. Pull your tailbone down slightly towards the floor and take that fist over to the right side of your body. So you're going to look like that. Now take your head also to the right side of your body. And take a breath in and exhale. And while you're here, just shake your head no, like no, no, no. And then when your head is down towards your shoulder, shake it yes, yes, yes. And then go back to no, 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 and leave your head pointing towards the ceiling, your eyes to the ceiling, and then shake yes, yes, yes. And a couple more times like that. Say no, no, no. Nose is pointing towards your shoulder. Shake yes, yes, yes. And then turn your eyes up and no, no, no. Eyes to the ceiling. Yes, yes, yes. And if that makes you dizzy, just stay in the stretch. You don't have to shake if you don't want to. You can just look up or look down, whatever's comfortable. Take your shoulders back down around, bring your arms down, and then take your hands, clasp them again. Maybe take the opposite thumb, take the opposite hand direction that you're normally clasping your hands, and bring that fist to the left side of your body. And that would look like that. Pull that tailbone down, abdominals are in just a little bit, and then just take your head and put your left ear on your left shoulder. Get a nice stretch in that right side of the neck 1 more time. And then just shake your head no. And you can do it as slow or fast as you want. And if it makes you dizzy, don't do it at all. So no, no, no. And when your head comes down to your shoulder, you can nod it yes, yes, yes. And then again, no, no, no. And then when you look at the ceiling this time, shake yes, yes, yes. A couple more times like that. So no, no, no. Your nose is pointed towards your left shoulder. Say yes, yes, yes. Shake no, no, no. Eyes are up to the ceiling. Yes, yes, yes. And take a breath in. As you exhale, bring your head to the center. Clasp your hands behind your back and then just unclasp them. And I invite you to take your elbows and just draw circles in the back. And you can say the mantra, get off my back. So just with your elbow, get off my back. Loosening up those shoulders. So get off my back. Just drawing some nice circles. And if that mantra doesn't resonate with you, you can just say, I want my shoulders to feel looser. Whatever is more comfortable. A couple more rounds of that. And then just bring your arms down. A couple of sun salutations to help us get down to the floor. Take a breath in, bring your arms up. Exhale, come forward. Stretch out into a flat back. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back into downward facing dog. Pedal that out. Come into a plank position. You can drop down to your knees if you want to. That would look like this. And then as you exhale, just come all the way down to the floor. And I invite you to come up into your cobra pose. Take a breath in. As you exhale, just come into a baby cobra, opening up the front of your body. And take a breath in and exhale. And in and exhale. And one more like that, in and exhale. Bring your head down to the floor. Breathe in. And as you exhale, push yourself into child's pose. And just take a nice breath in. And exhale. Breathe in, push yourself back up into your downward facing dog. Bring your right leg up into the air. Take your right foot forward in between your hands. And you can help your hands there. Your foot in between your hands. So that right foot is in between your hands and now you're in a lunge position. Take the left foot forward. Now you're in forward fold. Pull your abdominals in, flat back, forward fold. And take a breath all the way up. Exhale into prayer pose. So one more like that. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bring your arms up. Exhale forward in prayer. Flat back. Step or jump into your downward facing dog. Come into plank pose and lower yourself down to the floor using your knees, or you can just come straight down if you would like to. Back into cobra. And this time with cobra, clasp your hands behind your back and take a breath in and exhale and just lift. And if you want, you can lift your hands up off your glutes and even your feet up. So you can lift everything up. Opening up the front of the chest. And breathe in. When you're ready, just exhale. Bring that all the way down. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and push yourself back into that child's pose. This time, instead of your hands being out, go ahead and bring your hands to your heels. And I invite you, if you're comfortable with it, to just kind of push yourself up into rabbit pose. Now with your rabbit pose,
You're going to be on the crown of your head, but you're not going to put any weight on there. So getting a nice stretch to the back of your neck and the back of your shoulders. And take a breath in. We're holding our heels, pulling your abdominals in. And exhale. Breathe in again. And exhale. And one more time in. And exhale, come back down to your knees and just come up in hero's pose. That might have been a little bit not something you're used to because we haven't gone over rabbit before. That opens up the whole back thoracic area. So let's work with that one more time. So from this hero's pose, abdominals are going to be in. Take your hands and you're going to actually just place them on your heels if that's comfortable. And you're just going to come forward like you're going to be on your head. And if that's not comfortable for you, just stay in the hero's pose or just come back into child's pose one more time. So you do what's comfortable for you. Take a breath in. Exhale, come forward into this rabbit pose. Breathe in. Exhale, pulling on your heels, push your glutes up to the ceiling. And your head's going to be on the floor, but you're not going to put any weight on it, so you're not dumping into it. And this is kind of putting a little pressure on that crown chakra, but not much. And take a breath in, getting that nice stretch through your back. And exhale. Breathe in again. And exhale. And one more time, breathe in. And exhale, come back down. Roll up. And go ahead and bring your feet out in front of you into a nice forward fold here. So take a breath and pull your abdominals in. And you can bring your hands down flat and just come forward. And if this is where your hands lie on your shins, that's okay. You don't necessarily have to be grabbing at your feet all the time. But if you can reach your feet, that's great. If you can't reach your feet, in any forward fold that you do, you can always take a strap, loop that around your feet, and now you're going to get a much better stretch in your back. So just take a breath in and exhale. You can get a really nice stretch just holding on a strap or a belt. So breathe in again, pull your toes to your nose, and exhale. Breathe in again, and exhale. And one more time, breathe in. Exhale, coming into that nice forward fold. Eyes are looking at your toes are going towards your nose. Take a breath in, go ahead and sit back up. And we're going to do 2 rounds of bridge pose. And I invite you, if you're not comfortable to do bridge, to do a bridge with a bolster. And I'll show you what that looks like. So come down on your back. Feet are going to be about hip distance apart. You can touch them with your fingers. You can take a breath in and push your glutes up to the ceiling. And you're in bridge. If you really want to get that throat chakra, go ahead and clasp your hands and then roll your shoulders underneath you. And that's your bridge. And squeeze your glutes. If you're not comfortable staying up here, take this bolster and stick it underneath your glutes. Now you're in kind of a resting pose, but you're still getting that nice throat chakra lock. So you can do this. So take a breath in and exhale. So whether you're in the restorative form with the block underneath you or you're holding it, take another breath in. And exhale and come down. Bring your knees together, feet apart in this restorative resting pose. And I invite you to choose whatever you would like to do. If you'd like to do a full bridge, engage your glutes, strengthens your low back, opens up your hip flexors. If you want to do a restorative one, just stick this nice, lovely bolster underneath your glutes. So bring your feet back into alignment with your hips. So you're lining your heels with your sits bones. And your fingers are almost touching. Take a breath in. Exhale, push your glutes up to the ceiling. Take your hands, if you like, and just clasp them behind your back and roll your shoulders underneath. And this is your bridge pose. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. You can use the block if you don't want to stay up. And exhale. Everything's your choice. And one more time. Exhale. Come back down. Roll down onto your back. Feet apart, knees together. And let's go ahead and do windshield wipers with our knees. So just take your knees to the left and your knees to the right. Leave your feet close to where they're at. Just go back and forth, opening up those hips. Now, one of the poses people do a lot with this is shoulder stand. I love shoulder stand, but I'm not going to teach it today. What I'm going to teach is legs up the wall, which is an inversion. It's very much the same as that. So before we do that, let's go ahead and bring our knees in and just roll your hips around, getting a really nice, juicy back massage on your sacrum. And you can say the mantra, I speak my own truth. So I invite you to go ahead and do your knees pulling in, just getting a nice squeeze. And if you would like to get a nice, one more throat lock, just go ahead and bring your head up into like a bug. Just a nice, really nice squeeze. Take a breath in and exhale. Bring your forehead to your knees. Breathe in again and exhale. And one more time. Exhale, come down. And from here, you can go into Shavasana. Just bring your legs all the way out. But what I invite you to do, if you're open to it, is to take your block underneath your glutes, underneath your sacrum, and then just bring your legs up into the ceiling. And this is a restorative pose for when you don't have the wall for your Shavasana. And it's great for relaxation. It's great for moving the energy back to the throat. So you can stay here. And for those of you that want to see legs up the wall, which is one of my favorite things to do, you can literally come up to a wall. Any wall will work. Bring your glutes up there, and there you are at the wall. And let's say you want to be there for a while. You can take your strap, put it around your legs, and now you can be here in this Shavasana for as long as you'd like. And I invite you to say the mantra, I speak my own truth. Words have power, sounds have power. So legs can be up the wall, you can be in Shavasana. And I do invite you to stay here as long as you'd like. I love this pose, especially with the strap around the legs, because then if you fell asleep, it'd be like your legs wouldn't fall. So it's amazing. So if you're ready and you need to come out of Shavasana because you got plenty of things to do, take this straps off your legs. Come to the center of your mat. Take a seat on a bolster or a block. I'm just going to sit on this block. Cross your legs. Close your eyes. And I invite you to bring your fingers together in front of your chest. Bring your elbows out in this mudra. And breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in again. And exhale. Now, while your elbows are apart, your fingers are together, keep those shoulders kind of anchored down. And go back to seeing a blue ball at your throat. Just an illuminating blue ball. See the blue ball at your throat. Focus on that. Focus on healing your throat chakra. Focus on truth and purity. Take a breath in. And I invite you to say to yourself, I speak my truth to myself and to others. Keeping these two fingers together, with your eyes closed, I invite you to say, I speak healing words to myself and to others. My voice has a special place in this world. My voice leads to my creativity. Seeing that blue ball, see the importance of your truth, your voice. Now with our fingers together, I invite you with your elbows apart if you'd like. We'll do the sound hum, which is a seed sound for the fifth chakra. So take a breath in. Hum. Hum. One more time. Hum. Take your hands down if they're not already down. Bring them into prayer at your chest if you'd like. Remember, your voice is important, your creativity is important, and sounds that you make are important, even if they're just a sigh. So I invite you to everything we're done. So just sometimes you just need to sigh things out. Namaste. Be good to yourself and to others. Thank you.